What is good with y'all, man? So today I'm giving you my official Madden 22 wish list. Now I know we've done this a few times throughout the year, like just on some minor things, some things that we want, kind of fixed going into the game. But this is like I'm breaking down a lot of shit. Like this could be a very long list because if you go on Twitter, you see a lot of people doing their, Madden 22 wish list, what they want. Some people had some pretty good things, some people had some pretty crazy things that I'll be honest, it's like, whoa, you need to relax for a second. But I feel like I got a little bit of both worlds, everyone's opinion, some my opinions, some good things that should be good for the game. Now, obviously, I might be missing a few things because I mean, there's so much wrong with the game. It's almost impossible to be able to, think of everything. But let's get into this list, right? So first up here we got. I think everyone can agree on this, and if you can't agree on it, I'll be honest, you're a psychopath. They need to remove 146 from the game. It's not really a realistic formation. I mean, have you ever in your life seen I've never seen 146 ran. I've never seen the bitch ran at real. Like I've just never seen it ran. So I don't know. Obviously we know it has to go though. It's all this. It's a glitch formation. You know what I mean? It's just not even real. I really don't even know how it got mad. I look at it as like a Hail Mary formation. Like like what, 8 DBs or something like that. It's like I don't even know, bro. Remove 146 needs to go though. Next up though, we have make linebackers jump without having to put a lurker on them. It really just blows my mind that that's even something we have to say. Like, why don't linebackers jump? What the fuck? They used to jump. Now all of a sudden they don't jump without, unless if you literally have to put fucking lurker. You have to put lurker on them. Like, dog, doesn't make sense. Like, it's sad that it's come to this kind of shit. But next up we have add customizable plays, formation, stadiums, jerseys, and playbooks. Just add more customization to MUT. Let us make our own play. Fuck it, let us make our own formations, right? Offensively, defensively, no, just let it be on offense for that one. I mean, there's not really much you can do with fucking defense anyway, but and just let us set our own shit up, right? Give us more customization, jersey, stadiums, all that shit. I know some of it ain't big, it's just some minor things, but just add more customization, right? Because y'all don't really add much to the game anyway, so why not, add this in? Really shouldn't be that fucking hard, right? I mean, it can't be that hard to add this shit. Just do it, right? Stop being fucking lazy. Right? Alright, for the fourth thing we got on the wish list, we have allow players to add their my players to their MUT team, like MLB The Show. If you know how MLB The Show for the Diamond Dynasty, which is basically their ultimate team, you can actually add your my player to the team. You can put him whatever position, put him wherever. I think that'd be pretty cool for MUT also. I don't see why not, right? I think some people have mixed opinions about it. I don't know, you guys can let me know what you think about it. I think it'd be pretty cool, you know what I mean? I don't see why not. Maybe they could limit the positions on it if they wanted to, but at least let us add them, you know what I mean? Why not, right? Number 5, we got keep zone drops in the game. A lot of people, there's a lot of drama around the zone drops because you got some people that say take them out the game because it leads to people doing the 2-man rush and all that other stuff. But in reality, really all they have to do is just stop a 2-man rush from fucking shedding against 5 offensive fucking linemen. That's all it really comes down to. I mean, I feel like zone drops have to stay, because if you take zone drops out the game, then people are gonna be able to do rollout corners, people are gonna do all that other shit, because you can't address the zone drops. It's gonna be Madden 20 all over again. Send fucking 8 every play, you're gonna have to. So zone drops definitely need to stay, in my opinion. Number 6, we have make a 2-man or 3-man rush less likely to shed against 5 offensive linemen. Basically, we just kind of talked about that. I mean, there's no reason a 2D lineman should not be shedding against 5 offensive linemen. Even 3 defensive linemen should not be shedding against fucking 5 offensive linemen. You know what I mean? That's just on a consistent basis, at least. They really shouldn't. Like, nah, that's got to get fixed. You know what I mean? Number 7, we got offensive line awareness needs to be improved. I mean, the offensive line awareness it's just terrible, right? On next gen, it's a little bit better. It's just a tad bit better, not that much. They need to revamp the whole thing. They got to get offensive linemen blocking who the fuck they're supposed to block, because it's like it's hit or miss. Sometimes the blocks, it's like what the fuck, right? All right, number 8, we got gunslingers should not be needed to throw the ball. I think we can all agree on that. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't want to say that one's a deal breaker going into Madden 22, but it's pretty fucking big. I mean, there's no reason we should have to have gunslinger in order to throw the ball. That just makes it, you know what I mean? It's like that. That's a big reason why regs is so goddamn trash this year, because you can really only use one team. There's only one team that has gunslinger in regs. Fucking the Packers. That's why, Madden 20 regs was good. I really like their regs. Madden 21's regs, we could all agree that shit is bad, bro. All right. Number 9, we got D-line abilities need to be removed or nerfed a big time. And if you guys want to see this whole list, it's on my Twitter. My Twitter's link in the description. It's that bull Chris. You already know. So yeah, if you want to see this whole list, but yeah, D-line abilities, bro. The edge threats, the double or nothings, the El Toros, they have to go or something, bro. Because the D-line can already get pressure without the fucking abilities. So it's like, dog, we don't really need all that shit, right? Or we need like some offensive line abilities to counter these or something, because edge protector, I'll be honest, shit, it works when it want to work. I'll tell you that. All right, number 10. Offensive lines should have their own AP limit separate from skill position players. So basically, you got the 15 cap, right? But I feel like offensive lines should get their own little AP thing, because I feel like you have to have abilities on your offensive line, bro. They won't block. They're not gonna block without abilities. So I don't know. That's just my opinion there. You guys let me know what you think about that one. All right. Number 11, we got make man coverage suck. Yeah, I mean, that's straight up, man. I don't feel like man coverage, it's too inconsistent. The EA has no idea what they're doing with man coverage for it to even be remotely good, because there's times where it's just random. Like sometimes it'll work and then sometimes it just won't. That's why I'm saying just make it straight up suck then, because it's like fuck it, y'all don't know how to even do anything at fucking EA Sports, bro. So you might as well just make the bitch straight suck, because there's no consistency with man coverage. So fuck it. Number 12, when you click onto a defender, click me onto the person who is closest to the goddamn ball. All right, straight like that. I don't understand how that really can't be that hard. When the ball's getting thrown in the air, click me onto the person who is closest to the goddamn ball. Why are you clicking me on the bumblefuck, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense, right? I mean, that one can't be that fucking hard to fix. All right, number 13, remove quick snapping from the game unless it's in the final 2 minutes. Dog. And when I say quick snapping, I'm not talking about no huddling and getting to the line. No. I'm talking about, we're both at the formation screen picking our plays. And then, because you get to the line really fast, though, and you can just spam X to hurry up and snap the ball, right? And I feel like in that should only work it shouldn't be in the game, bro. It really shouldn't. It was introduced in Madden 20, and they need to unintroduce it. It's got to go. It's not it. Number 14, if the defender has a wide open pick, he should catch it and not swat it. I can't say how many games I've lost, even on my opponents on a game-winning drive. Clearly just throws a Stevie right at me, throws me the ball, and we just we swat it and we don't pick it off. I mean, that is mind boggles me. That doesn't even make sense. Number 15, add a coach adjustment setting for people who want to throw out of sacks and people who don't want it. Now, the reason what this means, some people like throw out of sacks, some people don't like it. Me personally, I would rather just take the sack than have a throw out of sack, because I'm one of the people who always ends up on the bad end of a throw out of sack. I don't think I've ever had a good play. Maybe I'm sure I've had a couple good plays out of a throw out of sack, but I'd rather just have a setting in the coach adjustments where I can just turn off throw out of sacks and I'll just get sacked every time. I would rather just have that. That's just me. Like, fuck it. I don't like it. Number 16, do not use next gen movement for Madden 22. I think we can all agree on that. The movement is there's a lot of people that actually try to defend it and say it's realistic. It ain't realistic. I mean, if you think that's realistic, you need to watch some NFL games. I'll be honest. You need to watch some NFL games, because people ain't fucking moving like that. I'll tell you that. That's all I gotta say for that one. Number 17, fix cover 3. It's broken. There was a certain patch I don't remember when, but they just straight broke cover 3. They broke the bitch. I'm sure they'll fix it and they'll fucking break it again, but you know what I'm talking about. It's where like the curl flats, they basically they don't play the sideline. I think it's gonna be up here. So yeah, number 18, curl flats don't play all the way to the sideline. So like curl flats, like sometimes they just won't play all the way to the sideline. They'll just kind of like stop, like kind of, and then if you throw the ball on a really good timing route on a crosser, you can just complete it every time. It was a certain patch where they just straight broke it. Right, so yeah, number 19, curl flats in the end zone don't play anything past the white goal line, no matter the zone, the zone depth. So basically, when you're in the end zone, right? Let's say you're at like the 10-yard line, right? You need 10 yards to get in the fucking end zone. That white line or whatever, you know, that if you get to that white line, you're in the end zone, right? The curl flats will only play right there. They won't like play in the back of the fucking end zone, which again, but they broke it in the that one patch or whatever. They gotta fix that, because that's just fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. All right, number 20. Cut down on how much abilities make a huge difference in a game. Make abilities suck and stats matter. So I'm just, you know, trying to make it to where stats, you know, kind of are more important than abilities. You know what I mean? I feel like, I think we could all agree the abilities are just not a good addition. They're just not a good addition to the game. I haven't found a single person that likes them. Like, you know what I mean? I think having guys with built-in abilities was fine. You know what I mean? But you know, this shit right here is just not, dog. It's just too much. I feel like stats don't really matter anymore. You know, let's make stats matter again. You know what I mean? That's all that is. 21, take physical chems out of the game. So that's basically sprinter, brawler, all that shit. That's gotta go. That's another reason why stats kind of almost don't matter again, because you could just use those things and you know, boost player speed. I feel like the only way you should be able to get speed is with a theme team. I feel like there should be no other way to get speed unless you have a theme team. That is the only fucking way. Number 22, take power-ups out of the game. Power-ups are literally just a cash grab, a money grab for EA. There's really no benefit in having them in the game, except for you having to spend more coins to get cars, training, and all this other shit. It's just a money grab for EA, and it's really sickening. It's fucking stupid. It really is. 23, make cards like cards again and not cards sticking out of a folder. So you guys know I say this all the time. I think the card art in the game looks like a card sticking out of a folder. That's exactly what it looks like. You don't even see the whole fucking card. You know what I mean? So it's like you see half the card. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Let's make the cards look fucking stupid as hell. All right, that's dumbasses, bro. 24, add crossplay. It's 2021. There's no reason why Madden doesn't have crossplay. The only reasoning I could see for not having crossplay is because the auction house, a lot of things would be probably cheaper on there, because you know, crossplay, everyone's going to be on it, so the market's going to be a lot more cheaper. It would definitely help out like PC, because I know PC, everything's expensive on there because, you know, no one fucking plays it, so the market is just high as fuck. But it's 2021. They got to make that happen. There's no reason Madden 22 should not be. It has to be cross-platform. Or at this point, y'all are just fucking weird, right? 25, fix DCs. We've been saying this for so many years. It's not gonna happen. There's no point even going off on it. And for the final one, 26, my last wish for Madden 22, please get an entire new dev team, because the dev team y'all have is absolutely dog shit. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. That is all I have to say. That is gonna do it though, boys. That is my official wish list for Madden 22. You know, you guys can tell me anything you disagree on, some things maybe we should have added on there, because I'm sure there's some things. There's always something, right? But that's gonna do it though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Fuck with your boy, man, and I'm out.